What up? Okay, so this video is all about my three boyfriends that I had at one time, and I talk about them in my book, All Three in Me. So I wanted to break down, do a video, a deep dive into the lovers, right? We're gonna call them the lovers. That's what I like to call them, yes. And why fuck going on? What's that weird shit that just happened with the shit? Okay, we're gonna start over because what the fuck just happened? I don't want to live stream. Okay. All right. Let me get my okay. I had three boyfriends at one time. Yes, I did, and they all served a purpose. So in this episode, this video, we're gonna get into my book, All Three in Me. And we're gonna talk about the three lovers, a little bit of what happens in the book and why I chose them, because they all serve a different purpose. This is what we gotta understand. Alchemist culture tells you that if you choose this person and they don't fulfill a need, you just go without that need forever and just be happy about it. And we've shown over and over again with infidelity rates, and we've also shown that with the amount of people who don't even make it to the altar because of infidelity, that doesn't work. Humans don't want to live a life without their needs met, and one person cannot fulfill your needs every day for 50 years straight. And you also don't need to go without a need at any point in time, I don't think. If you want to, so we're going to get into that. So I want to just, describe the three lovers that I have. Okay. And why I chose them. So let's start with why they are positioned the way positioned in the book. So the beautiful book cover, which again, you can go to all3andme.com and take a look at at a better picture. But they're all surrounding me and their positioning is very telling. So let's talk about it. All Three in Me is quite literally, yes, I did bump and grind with all three of them. All three of them was deep in the guts. So that's true. But then they were all reflections of me. Little you can't see it really, but the subtitle is they were all inside of me before they were inside of me. So we manifest our partners, right? So it's all even the partners you can't stand, your biggest what is it called? Trauma bonds, your deepest, most fulfilling love. All of these men are reflections of you because there's no other way you can manifest them. So they were inside of me before they were inside of me, which means they were in my thoughts and my feelings and my vibration, which brought them to me. All right. So we have Cash. This is the man here. And he's positioned at the top of a very protective position of me because, you know, because he was that. He was very protective. And the chapter that is about him is called The One Who Loves Me Most because he was the one that loved me most. I mean, that was like husband material right there. You know what I'm saying? He was from Bahamas, a beautiful model. And even in the book, I give like actual like screenshots of the conversation in which we met. It's really cool because remember the book is a work of fiction, but very much based on true people. Because I did make up some of the shit, but a lot of shit's true. So I met Cash around 2011, 2012 or something like that. And he was my first real open relationship. And me and him just connected really quickly. At first, he was not with no open relationship shit, but then I got his ass on board. I got him together. And then I ended up turning his ass out. I mean, that's just how I turned him out. He still turned out to this day. I'm just one of them kind of women. You get with me, and yeah, it just ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? He was my rock. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that was just so nurturing and caring. He was more like he was like a best friend. You know what I'm saying? And the bumping and grinding was very good, but he had a couple of things he didn't do that he wasn't into. And that's when this one came on. This is August. He's a married barber. Yes, I said married. So me and him were actually friends for about a year before we started getting freaky. And I was all self-righteous. I ain't gonna be no sideline. I ain't gonna be no sideline. All said all that. But the reality was the single men wouldn't give me no goddamn attention and the married one was. That's what happened. If I'm gonna be real about it. The single ones wouldn't have no time for me and wouldn't give me no goddamn attention. So that noble shit wasn't working would get my needs met. So I went where my needs were getting met. I went to August. August was always talking to me. He was a barber, so I could talking to him all day. I was getting my eyebrows done for free. Because I was buying me food, giving me shit, and he gave me really what I value most, which was attention. If something was going on with my car, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He would fix it or give me the money to fix it. That's just kind of person he was. And he was local. This one lived in Miami. This one was local. Ash was a freak, but a different kind of freak. I'll give an example. Ash wasn't big on tongue kissing, either set of lips. But guess who loved to lick everything from the to the this one. And that's why he's positioned on my titty. Because we had this primal sexual energy. And in a way, all of my energies with these men was primal, but in different ways. Yes. But this one would give me money and he would smack it up, flip it, rub it down. No, no, you know what I'm saying? And so they complimented each other because the things he wouldn't do, he would do. And I love that they all knew about each other. So that was great. So then we go on down here to this one. This is Antonia, who was a married barber. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting my niggas confused. Antonia, who was a male exotic dancer. And I saw him perform. I was, oh my God, like what the, I have to have him. It was non-negotiable. I had to have him. He was that face. His face, the most beautiful face I've ever seen before in my life. The most beautiful physique. I am not gonna lie. I am a physique whore. I love abs. I love muscles. Nothing. This one of the sexiest things a man can have is motherfucking muscle. If you can get an ab, oh my God, the physique was just ridiculous. And I was just so drawn to him. And it was like, like in the beginning, it took a while for us to connect, but when we finally connected, I was gone. When we finally got in them sheets, it was just so romantic and emotional, long foreplay. Like it was just crazy. And he brought out like the inner little girl who needed some damn healing and help. He brought her out. He brought out my inner sex fiend. He brought out the wife in me, like the actual true me. So all of these dudes came together and created a team of men who satisfied my needs. And boy, when I tell you, you get to learn who I am because I not only get into the different versions of the scenarios of this, I get into the different versions of myself. The very first chapter is called Mona Gave Birth to Us All, which is my inner little girl. And I go through these different parts of myself. And you'll see as the book goes on how they all intertwine and how I was able to relate and receive and give love and all of my insecurities and shortcomings. Because please do not think I was just in this book just no, I was just not in here knucking and bucking. I was in here struggling for my life at a certain point. Like ah, ah, yeah, my feelings hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm shaking. I'm scared. Absolutely, I went through all of that. So I just wanted to introduce the lovers. They all have very different personalities. They brought up different things in me. Me and August used to love to have cynical debates about different subjects and stuff. Me and Cash, not so much. Me and Antonio, not so much. So that like cynical, analytical thinking, I got that from him. The unconditional love and availability that I wanted came from him. Because though I love me some August, he was married. That's why this one represented my husband. This one was fantasy. He was like fantasy. I'm just so emotionally invested, and I just gotta have him. Now this month, that now the most difficult one was this motherfucking was the dancer. He drove me crazy. He was a piece of fucking work, and you'll see all of that in the book. So y'all, the book comes out February. I'm shit. Why do you say February? Comes out April 14th. You gotta get the book. It's a novel. We ain't playing up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's a thrilling ride. It's highly erotic. You feel everything I feel, whether it's pain, joy, and whether it's bumping and grinding, you feel it all. So you got to go right now to get this book. Y'all will love it. And if y'all have any questions, be sure y'all comment them and I will answer. Love y'all so much. I love y'all for supporting me already. Mwah. Bye.